Welcome to Gaia Gardens. I became a farmer at 53. It was the last thing I hadn't dabbled with in my life. We started Gaia Garden with this intention of conducting an experiment in urban farming in a high desert environment. The soil has all the minerals you want. All you need to do is bring organic matter into it and a little water, and then it comes alive. The land also had a spirit that called me here, and I paid close attention to that. We started inviting the community to participate right from the beginning. Building soil, making compost, gathering compost. We wanted to take the public through all the phases of launching an operation like that. We've been welcoming groups from youth shelters, LifeLink, like people recovering from drugs and alcohol abuse, people coming out of jails, veterans. Having 9 kids or 11 kids come on Thursday morning on foot and singing songs and going to visit the chickens. I never thought in my heart or in my mind that that would be a bother to anybody.
What I wanted to say is I don't have a problem with supporting local agriculture, but what I don't want to do is reward bad behavior. And so I don't want this to come across as a justification for something that somebody's been doing improperly, or that we're going to somehow grandfather in what they've been doing improperly.
Certain parts of Santa Fe back, be it 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 years ago, you know, we're technically farms, ranches. Over the years, you know, past councils have made, you know, changes as to the codes and all that, to the different zonings.
But when the city objected to the scope of our operation, we canceled all the projects, all the classes, all the visits, and all the workshops that we had scheduled.
I don't know why it bothers other people. I'm the closest to all of them right here across the street, and I'm never bothered by it, never.
I mean, the city should be getting behind this. That's what they should be doing. They should say, you know, we want 3 working farms this year. Our goal next year should be maybe 6 working farms.
Well, Lois and I walk down the arroyo almost every day, and he has turned nothing into something beautiful.
The beauty of this garden is to see the hard work of Dominic and Pokey, but also to see how they've brought it to the community, where they've allowed seniors to come and work here, they've allowed children to learn about gardening, and I believe that working in the earth, because I was a gardener myself, really brings healing. They meet once a month and have a little potluck and bring their foods and share. That's what life should be about. You know, the loving neighbors and knowing each other and being able to share ideas.
I just think it's really important that people understand where food comes from and where real food comes from.
This is what we want, more and more. I mean, shouldn't be one in the whole city. We should have more of those all over, everywhere.
And so if we don't do some of these things that create an environment of sustainability, we are our own worst enemies then.
We think it's a fabulous project. They're doing a great thing for the community. They're not hurting anyone. It's a gorgeous garden. It's a model of how to use an ecosystem and create one out of nothing.
This is what we have to support in our community. We want these kinds of places where children can go to learn and grow.
Having actually productive green spaces in the city is just like, it's like welcome to the 21st century.
If they could look at the amount of benefits that an environment like this creates, not just for the people and the neighborhood, but for the ecosystem.
People can stand back a little bit and say, okay, let's talk about sustainable Santa Fe, what it means about community and education and revising our policies.
An urban farm is just, an amazing canvas. You don't need any teacher, the place is a teacher.